Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the Legendary server. We are just outside the Haunted Inn. I found out inside the Haunted Inn there is a relic and forge master, so I finally reforged my my rune, which was very nice and finally happened. So that's all good. I should probably now stop tracking them because it's kind of a bit of a waste of screen space. It looks like we have a recognition, VIP recognition at the moment, so double experience, but obviously 60 experience. I still need to do a thing finding out whether or not it's 60, like, am I doubling the 60% or am I doubling the base percent? I don't know how that works, but we won't worry about it for the minute. We have a quest over here. We have, I think, an instance with this guy, who I'm not going to try and say. Oh, wow.
A strike against the ruins of Dannenglor.
That's a lot of red text. Okay, so it's just saying that we need to be able to do skirmishes, though I think we would have had to have already done skirmishes before this quest, but I'm not sure how that works. Maybe you can skip to this quest technically without doing the previous instances, but to do like Moria, you would have had to do it already. Yeah, you definitely have to do skirmishes already to go through Moria, so I guess you can maybe skip Moria and come straight here, technically. Strike against Dannenglor, which is something I actually run, or used to run quite a lot, so it should be quite known to me at least. So before we do that quest, skirmish, whatever, we're going to be looking at our Hobbit gift of the day quickly, which is going to be, okay, I thought I said 50. 20 virtue experience and a battle potion of restoration. These things really aren't that great, or I never find them to be that great, because the two classes I play have the ability like Purge Poison on the Hunter, and we do have Fear Nothing on here. However, that does only do one disease, poison, fear, whatever. This does up to 3, but I've never really, I think, had too many issues where I've been above 1. So I guess they're all right to have. I probably have 1 in my inventory. Yeah, I already have. I had 2 in my inventory previously, but now I have 3. So I guess there's going to be some time we eventually use that. But let's use our virtue experience. Did we ever switch these? No, we didn't. Let's go do that before we get into anything and get our morale up, which is good. And yeah,
prepare for another skirmish.
Minimum level of level 60. So we, I think we should just, especially since we've got the double experience, just run it at 64. Like sometimes I'd be like, especially with the Moria stuff, I was like, oh, I want to get through this quickly, but I think I like Strike Against Dannenglor because I think it's an offensive rather than a defensive where you're waiting. We should be fine. We've got the double experience, and I think this is good for us because it might... I don't think it will, because it's like 150k away, but I'm looking for a lot of experience right now because, as I've said many a time now, we're looking to get to 65 for that brand new legendary weapon, or set of legendary weapons, hopefully. So, let's go.
Here at Dannenglor, the enemy holds and interrogates those they have captured in battle. The prisoners must be rescued swiftly.
I kind of forgot it was in Mirkwood, I'll be honest. We do have our warrior, not that I think we're going to particularly need him. It's nice to have. I don't think I ever switched to... No, I must have gone warrior, yeah, because we would have had to... It forces you to choose. But I think I went herbalist on my hunter originally. It's been a very long time since we've done this. Hopefully we're alright. I mean, if it comes to it, we can always run it at level 60. But I think we should be fine. Because... Oh, I don't know, actually. We can technically get through this without doing any of the counterattacks. So I'm going to probably try and do that. Hopefully it lets me do that and it's not going to get, like, mad at me for it. But there is a way on this, specifically, where you don't have to go against any of the counterattacks. So it's... Another reason I ran it was because it was really quick, because you could just get through it really, really quickly, since you could run past those. Hopefully I remember where we need to do that. Technically... I shouldn't, because we're going to be getting less experience, but I'm not doing skirmishes for experience, I'm doing them to complete this quest. If this wasn't... We wouldn't have been doing this if it wasn't part of the quest, sort of thing. Not to be like, oh, skirmishes are terrible, but, like, I kind of think... I'm not running off with this character and doing skirmishes every other time, like I did on Arkenstone originally, and I kind of wish I didn't. The only time I think I did that, really, was when we had quests... Like, or that I needed to do that was when we had quests to... Especially in Rivendell, where you don't naturally get to the level you need to. But I should have just gone Evandem for that, really. Because that's what I did on here, for example. But, yeah. That was a counterattack we have to go against. I think all the other counterattacks we can ignore, which is fun. But yeah, I don't really want to be doing a lot of counterattacks, a lot of skirmishes on this account. I mainly focus on quests and story and stuff, which I think is kind of the point of the legendary server. Like, that's the whole story pace and stuff, not running off and doing skirmishes to power level, basically. Now, this guy is, I've said it before, but these are my least favorite type of enemies, the ones that have defensive barriers around them and you can't kill them until it's like they summon certain enemies and we kill them. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on my morale because we're probably going to get like quite low. Oh, he's sorted now, but like, yeah, I don't know if he was like, you couldn't attack him until the Miravel were dead, or Hendrivel, or whatever they're called. Miravel, I'm pretty sure. Let's just wait for our health to regen quickly. I don't know if he was one of those ones where it's like you have to defeat all the surrounding enemies, or if he was one where you had to kill summoned enemies, and we just inadvertently did that. There's another one, but he has less morale, because that guy had 18,000 from what I saw, and he has less morale, 8,000 less, and also doesn't have this stat thing. We have got... I feel like... Okay, so my morale regen is the same as my max morale, so it takes 1 minute to regen our morale. That is something that we need to potentially look into getting higher. I do have 4 slots on here still. I need to sort that out. I thought I said I had something to go on, but I maybe just didn't do it. So there should be a counterattack coming from this direction. Doesn't really matter if we don't do it. So, like, by the time we get through, it should be fine. Same with Trouble in Tuckborough. You can technically run past those. So let's take this guy out, because these deceivers and stuff lower your hit chance, or like increase your miss chance. So technically they're the same thing, but I think they do at least. The Wandering Flame is just a damage over time, which is fine. We do need to, now that we're in the counterattack situation though, probably speed up our run a little bit. Like, we're not going to be able to sit around waiting for our health to regen. We're just going to have to do it while we're running to an area, or use morale pots, or we can always use Fight On as well, / bracing attack, and potions. But these, yeah, increase your miss chance by 20%. So they're a pain to kill because you miss them a lot. They're like this, barely able to hit them because they're just this ball of light anyway, but yeah, so I don't know if they fall into battle. We're not going to worry about encounters either, really. I don't think it said it's fall into battle, but the encounter... I don't know where the encounter is. Which one is that? There's 2. An elf scouting horn sounds from across the river. You should find a horn and respond. I don't remember that one. I haven't, in my time playing, remember having that one, but fine. And the torch flames flicker out as you take the west bridge. The only ones I remember is this one up here, and there's like a spider thingy here. But I don't even know if the spider is it could be a thing, encounter. I think it's an encounter, but I could be wrong. It might actually just be what we have to battle here. But I do remember one being here. Yeah, so Pugil has been defeated, but that doesn't stop us. No, the spider is a separate thing. Let's just aggro them all since we're in AoE mode, which is what we're always in. And then once we get past here, there's a guy through here. But it's so much quicker than going against counterattacks, just doing it this way. Even more so if you are just doing this for the sake of leveling. Because the majority of the experience you're going to get is also from the completion of that. So we're going to get a quest completion for completing this quest, and also a skirmish completion. So we are going to get a lot of experience, which is why another reason I wanted to run this on level, because then we get that boost. I'm not really here for the marks or anything like that, but 10 marks, 30 marks we're going to get, 40 marks maybe, would be nice to get. This guy talks for ages though, so let's... well, it's good because we actually get a chance to regen our morale. I think if we're going to have a lot more skirmishes, it might be worth us putting a few marks that we've been using or been gaining into our warrior just to level him up a little bit, just because he is doing work for us. Like the herbalist and stuff is nice because it regens your morale, but since we don't need that particularly, that's not really what we're after. It would be nice to maybe get another damage thing, or maybe a buff of sorts. I haven't really looked too much into skirmish, like warriors and stuff. Other than herbalist, really, because it's the only one I've really used. So I'm just like, if I've got morale, then it doesn't matter. As long as I have more morale than the enemy, over time, their health will eventually go to 0. Mine will just be regen occasionally. Cool. So let's claim that. We should get a chest. We get 69,000 experience. Wow, actually. I didn't realize we got that much. My warriors just kind of wandered off. Oh. I thought for some reason there might be some weird hidden thing. Oh, there's a treasure cache here. I did not know that. Oh, that's cool. I was literally like, oh yeah, there's probably a hidden thing here. And there actually is. I in all the times I've played through this, have not known that was a thing. Either way, let's travel now. We might even get to level 65 today, which would be awesome, because we are very close to a Forge and Relic Master, so we can actually meld the stuff we need.
Dannenglor is ours, and it is to be hoped the Merivile will not return.
Okay, go to Kuchan on the porch rather of the Haunted Inn and give him my thanks, and please he sent such a skilled champion to us, and Dannenglor is proof of your work to the Golden Host. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna get like a decent. We got like extra marks from that as well, but we also got this 131. It's not massive. I'm hoping, because I need shards. I think I'm hoping that we have enough. But we might not have enough to actually make what we want. But that's completion. 41,000. We are 10k, a little under from actually leveling up. So what I might do even is track nearby quests. We might just go kill a few enemies. Not worry about that for the minute. And just like, where's this gravestone, for example? A peculiar tomb. Just do like one quick quest, because I'm worried about this next one being another skirmish, because I feel like when they do those skirmish things, they do them like kind of one after the other. Or at least like, I feel like we're reaching a point, like a new point. Not a new point, but like a big, exciting point in the story, maybe. So even though we're over leveled, because that would be level 60 and we're level 64 / nearly 65, I think what would be nice is to get that 65 weapon before we worry about anything else. I am a tad worried though that we're not going to be able to make it, but I'm pretty sure I was able to last time. I could be wrong, but it would be nice to have the availability at the very least. So that. So what did it say? Did it say anything? So we're trying to find the history of the area. Okay. Die 19. Damn. There's life expectancy around here is not high. 41 took his own life on July 4th. Damn. What is this one that's glowing though? I wonder. This one's like very much. Fell to his death on July 1st. So I don't remember the year, but that seems familiar. There's all similarly, maybe this guy died and the other guy took his life because of it. Because it's only 3 days apart from what I saw. As you near the gravestone, you see it's completely blank. It's for us. Oh no. Yeah, I'm thinking because these like, I know they're obviously like story quests and whatever, but we got 41k. Not all of that was doubled. So let's assume it was going to be like 60k. Half of that 30k, that's fine. Even this not being a it says level 62, so it's actually probably above these ones, or on the same level at the very least. Hopefully it should give us this 9,922 experience we need. If not, I'm going to kill like a wolf and get what we need. But either way, we get to go inside as well, which is obviously where we want to end up anyway, and an extra quest completion, which should also help us with the travels, hopefully. But if I talk to you, please give me enough. 19,000. Damn. So 20k non-doubled. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got a lot from that. So we got to 65, which is lovely. Gained a class point, which means we now got 5. We are now at 6.9 million, nearly 7 million experience total. Increased reputation into the Black and Twisted Forest completed, which is the thing I was on about. We got virtue experience. To the Hill of Dark Sorcery, completed volume 3, King of... What? Why did I get that deed completion? Okay, that's fine. I get that. But why do we get... Volume 3 Ally of Kings? I don't know where that is, but I don't know why I got it. One thing drives another. So the Hill of Sorcery, yeah, gets 65. I get that. But, like, we didn't complete a... we didn't complete... I get maybe that's for that. But Volume 3, Ally of the King's Forward. Oh, I guess forward. Okay, so it's because we're 65, we're going to get this stuff. I get that now. I understand. I was really confused for a moment. We'll worry about all that later. I didn't read the forward bit. But we're last level 65, which means if we go to the Forge Relic Master, we can meld, in theory, unidentified items, and we can make a level 65 Sword of the thingy. But, as I kind of forgot is a thing, I don't have any of those. I can't deconstruct my current weapons, or maybe it's because they're equipped? Is that a thing? I don't know. I think it's because they're the ones from Moria. We can't do that. But what I can, in theory, do, I think, is we can refine, stack, and we can refine these. So it's going to be like a little thing we're going to try quickly. I have tier 10 relics if I really wanted to, but I have tier 1 relics. We're going to refine all our relics. We can actually get some heritage runes from this, so that actually speeds up our whole... I think I can not worry about the thing, but our heritage runes we can't get from our legendary weapons, so at least we get something from this. And from doing a few things, we got these, which is nice. Tier 3s, I'm not really worried about these for the moment because we are switching through weapons so quickly. I think it's not really a huge deal for us. I have more than enough of what we need now, but we need like 360 something. Tier 8s. Do we go for a tier 8 and just like be fine? I think it might be worth it. Like, this one gives us dexterity. If I do one of those, I get 700, and we don't need agility. So I'm going to do that, and same for the endurance one, because we're only going to be using... Well, actually, no, that's vitality. We might not worry. But I know it's a bit over the top to do a tier 8, but we're not really going to be using them, because, like, there's so much better runes out there now, and by the time we get, like, to those things, we probably have more stuff anyway. But we should be able to meld now, make legendary weapons. We should be able to get a Sword of the Third Age, level 65. So meld that. Cool. We could have just melded that one thing and we would have been fine, or refined that one thing. And we should get a new one of these. Awesome. So now, I don't know how we're supposed to... I got told you can switch these out, but I guess not. But what we're going to have to do is... it's because we can't... We need to identify them. I've completely forgotten how to use legendary weapons, apparently. Right, let's do that. So we now got those going. We're going to track them. And supposedly there's a way you can, like, do things on here. I get really, like, slightly OCD with it. So I like to have... Oh, I just did it. I think. Right? I just do that and it swaps them. Cool. I like having 1 and 2 be my currently active, like that I'm leveling. So, cool. And then we can just, put some stuff on our legendary weapons. Awesome. I'm going to do all that off camera though, because we're not going to really worry about it. I've just been babbling on for the last 5 minutes or so. Okay. 65. Nice new thing that we've got going for us. Next episode we'll carry on with the epic stuff because we have got that one quest I wanted to complete, which is pretty cool. And yeah, we've finally got our new legendary weapons. I will be hopefully getting a lot for those as well. It means we're actually getting like legendary item experience. When these actually eventually get to their full level, we can then deconstruct them, unlike the ones we've currently got, which unfortunately we can't. So I'm probably just gonna have to chuck them. I don't think I can sell them. Unfortunately, I can't also, because I can't deconstruct them, I can't get legacies from them, which is a bit of a pain as well. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, we're going to be carrying on with this stuff. And yeah, we'll see how this goes with Mazog, because I think we're going to go interrogate him or something from the sounds of it. Some problems plagued the dwarves. Yeah, I think it's another instance. I'm not sure. We got something from it. A worm compass that can help track humanoid creatures. I don't know. It's all weird. But either way, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.